Unlike the debaters, I need to read. So, the respected Secretary of Education, Principal Secretary of Education, Tamil Nadu, Mr. Pradeep Yadav, our chief guest, members of the Indian debating team and the coaches, Saika, Dhruva, Varshini, and Saika and Dhruva, as you know, are joining us from London, and members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nina Kothari, thank you for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here today for the celebration and press conference to acknowledge the Indian schools team which won the silver medal at the World School Championship. I'd like to congratulate Dhananjay Ashok, who has ranked the best speaker in the world, and for anchoring the team brilliantly. I think he was always the third speaker, anchoring the conclusions, correct? Yeah. My congratulations to Hemant Chakravarti, who was ranked the 8th best ESL speaker and the 16th best speaker worldwide, and his brilliant contribution for the performance of the team. Tejas Subramaniam was ranked 7th best ESL speaker and the 10th best speaker of the tournament, which is a great achievement, and I congratulate him for the valuable contributions he's made to the team too. And I'm glad he'll be available in the coming years too. My appreciation and congratulations to Manya Gupta from Jaipur, who's still in the 11th standard. I'm glad she'll be available next year. And Saranya Ravindran, who's in the 10th standard, so must be the youngest member of our team. Also from PSBB. PSBB is dominating the whole team from Chennai, and I hope she too will make it to the next year with all her experience. My sincere appreciation and thanks to Saika, the renowned debating coach from UK, who has taken so much interest in the Indian team and has literally carried us over the years to build one of the best and finest debating teams in the world and bring in a culture of debating to India. Saika, without your help, our team would not have developed so much. Varshini, our alumni, has worked so hard over the last few years to literally build the nationwide effort to bring debate to more than 1,000 students and coaching the team. So has Dhruva has supported her ably, and who has also given so much time, despite him studying in Oxford and with all his academic burden, he has given us so much time to help us build the team. And I think both of them spent a lot of time with this year's team to help them, really develop before Saika took over to polish them up. My thanks to the other alumni like Anirudh and Sachit, who are helping us build this year's team. Despite the fact that they are on the verge of going to the university, they have spent all their holidays to make sure that they are here to set up the team for next year so that we can take over with the other alumni. And I hope Varshini and Dhruv, they will again, and Saika will again help us make the team what it was this year. Way back in 2007, my wife Nirmala and I wanted to introduce our son to debating, and I contacted the English-speaking union to send him for a camp. But the head of English-speaking union at that time was Mr. James Probert, and he suggested that instead that we start a workshop in India for school children, and he will send coaches free of cost. So Nirmala and I decided to take up the opportunity to start a culture of debating in our country, and we started the debating workshop with just 5 schools. At that time, PSBB supported us, Bala Vidya Mandir, Arsha Vidya Mandir, and then PS Higher Secondary, and Shankara. Yeah. So these were the 5 schools, and the coaches at that time were very excited. There were about 40 to 50 children who went through the whole 1-week workshop. It was a great success because of the passion we saw with the students. And they suggested that we send a team to the World School Debating championship, and we were shocked. I said, we have no experience, what can we do, and so on. But they persuaded us, and we sent our first team, on which Varshini was the member, in 2008. That's when the whole process started. And then, since then, we have grown in quality with the help of top coaches like Saika over the last few years. And now we have been regularly breaking into the knockouts over the last 2-3 years. We had a very good team last year too, but lost to Singapore in the quarterfinals. This year has been superb, and I must say the team members and the coaches have worked their heart out to build a superb team. I got a feedback from my wife. I think she's been in regular touch with the Croatian delegation, and they said this year's teams are very strong, and that the favorite to win could be India or China from the initial performance itself. And it did turn out to be true. It was the finals between India and China, and we did not win the gold, but we did win the silver and the hearts of the audience for our outstanding performance. And especially, I believe, Dhananjay was superb. And who got the best speaker, so congratulations. I'm truly satisfied with the performance, and I look forward to sending another great team to the World Championship in the coming year with the help of our mentor, Saika, and coaches Varshini, Dhruva, Sachit, and other alumni. Thank you very much.
I think it's easy standing here at this point when we've had this incredible success to understand why we should continue supporting the debating team, but I think it was probably much harder to do it when there were 5 schools and students who had to be trained from the ground up. So I want to thank Sir for his philanthropy, because I think that all of us have become better for it. Like countless number of people have had significantly better lives and have become better humans because of that process. So thank you, sir, for that speech.